Today we are talking about a topic most people avoid entirely. We are talking bugs. We're here at the Buffalo Museum of Science with Karen Murphy. Now I have to admit, I'm not afraid of bugs, but they're not necessarily my favorite. So you're gonna work me up from small to large. Tell me what's in your hand right now.
I have red worms. These are mostly composting worms. These are native to the United States. The worms that we're most familiar with, the kind that we use for fishing, are the invasive species. So these are the best ones to use for composting. The others probably wouldn't survive. They would for a while, but these are the best ones if you want to start a home composting.
Now, I can handle worms. They're pretty easy to stomach, but I wish we were stopping here. But we have some things that are a little bit more intense. So what's up next?
My next favorite one is similar to the worm, except he has legs.
And I have to say, I absolutely hate millipedes. All of their legs completely gross me out.
Each section has 2 sets of legs, a pair of legs, so you can find out, just by counting the sections, you can figure out how many legs he has. Would you like to feel?
Why not, right? It's kind of tickly. Now, you were saying...
There, you got it all by yourself.
Oh,
I'm not doing it now.
It's a bracelet, right? The new accessory. Now, you were saying that there's an easy way to figure out which is the front and which one is the back.
Well, the best thing is to look for the antenna, but sometimes when you're working with a lot of children and he's a little stressed out, he sometimes leaks through the other end.
All right, now that I held him, I'm a little more comfortable. The next one up is cockroaches.
Well, these aren't the cockroaches we have in Buffalo, and this is what I love about Buffalo, is that our cockroaches do not get this big because we have our nice winters. These are hissing cockroaches, and I don't know if we'll be able to hear, but if they get upset, they will hiss. These are males, and you can tell by the horns on the top of their heads. If they were females, they'd have a smooth top on their head.
And you're telling me in nature they actually butt heads?
Yes, they can actually fight just like the animals, males in nature that have horns.
So now, at the Buffalo Museum of Science, there's a way for people to get this experience, correct?
Yes, we have insect theme days coming up, 2 weekends in March. People will be able to learn all about basically everything having to do with insects. And
you're going to start at the beginning, right? Sort of talk about ancient insects and how big they would be?
Yes, how much larger they would have been if they hadn't luckily evolved down into what they are today.
And it's going to be incredibly hands-on, and I hear that it's so hands-on you might even get to test some insects.
Yes, it will be the cooked version of these mealworms, and they will be flavored either nacho or barbecued. So you can take your pick, whichever you want to.
I'll pick neither. I mean, this whole experience has made me a lot more comfortable with bugs, but I wouldn't go as far as saying that I would want to taste them. But for you guys out there, if you're brave enough, come to the Museum of Science, and I guess I'd recommend the nacho cheese flavor. Thank you so much.
Too bad we don't have buffalo wing flavor, right?